Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well. Doing pretty good. Didn't get much sleep last night, which sucks, but overall doing pretty well. It wasn't a problem of falling asleep. I just woke up really early and didn't want to go back to sleep. So yeah, here I am. A little groggy, but it's not like I just woke up and I'm groggy. I've been awake for this point now like 6 hours, so I'm over it. I'm fine, but just giving some early excuses here for why I'm gonna play terribly in today's video. Is basically what I'm laying the groundwork, if you will, for why I'm a dog shit at this game preemptively. It's a very smart move, some would say. Now, anyway, spoilers for last video. We lost, tragic, unfortunate, but we go again. We go again, and I will play a basic team. I have learned my lesson. Do not play RNG. Do not try to have fun with this game. Just take the strong curses wherever you can. Now, that's pretty cool. That's a good spell, obviously. 3 mana, 5 damage is pretty cool. Combining that with Bandit's actually really neat, right? Because then the idea is that if we can just, you know, we have easy access to getting an overkill to making the Bandit run away. Genuinely intriguing, but I don't love it. I don't love the Bandit in general. I actually hate a lot of these curses, I think. This is pretty bad overall. A lot of these, like Monster Column and Monster Right too. These are all pretty like not great curses. But I've not seen anything that really ties it well together here. All looks pretty bad. They want to reroll. I will reroll just for another basic team, I think here. Shouldn't be too bad. So there are 5 boss fights in the game. The boss curses to the 4th power here is effectively 20 points of curse in the form of 4-point curses. I think we should just take something else instead. Probably. We have a lot of good options here, it looks like to me. We could go, what does compulsion do? Add mandatory and pain to all sides. That's pretty weird. I don't love that, but it's not terrible. There should be a character who probably can hold compulsion pretty well on our team no matter what. So that's fine. Undying Monsters is a pretty nasty curse, but it's 5 points now instead of 4. It's okay. Monster Shields, very annoying too. Monster Shields and Monster Regen together feels like kind of a nightmare to me, personally. You know what? I haven't really used Odd Single Use, and what's funny about Odd Single Use is that Voix has described this to me as being very weak in the early game, because a lot of characters only have have a high number of 1-pip sides. We actually have a pretty strong team for Odd Single Use here, right? A lot of our characters, you know, this one, all single use. This Splint already has all single use sides, so it doesn't do anything to them. Initiate, mostly single use sides, and also works well with blanks for gather. I think we can take odd single use here on this team and not be too bent out of shape about it. The question is, what do we take alongside it? I kinda, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe Undying Monsters, and then maybe, couple different thoughts here. We need something 2-pointer. Good tunnel vision. I think that's fine. A little bit less selection what we actually pick on this team, but ultimately the fights won't be too hard here. I think this should work fairly well. I'll take this. Roll again here. Okay. Hit once. Weaken the wolf. Put this here. This should be extremely winning from this position. I can't imagine us losing here, basically. Take this. This has got to be pretty close to lethal, right? We gather. Yeah, that is extremely lethal. Okay, cool. Very cool. Undying Monsters, it does terrify me, especially if we see, I don't know, maybe a dragon egg or whatever. It could cause some problems for sure here. But, I don't know. Just basically don't see a dragon egg. They don't show up very often. That's all. How hard could that be? This game, don't do it to me. I'll take the cleave arrow here, looks pretty good. Doesn't matter what we take on the initiate here, they're all the same pretty much. The shield is fine this turn too. Okay, all in all, again, nothing too bad here. Put this rat down to 1 so that way another cleave kills it. Take this, I'll take this. Roll the rest here. That all looks pretty good to me. We don't quite have lethal here. Oh, actually we do. Hold on. We do have lethal, we just play things in the correct order. Anchor's a pretty solid tier 1 item. I don't hate seeing that here. We'll put it on probably alloy here at first. Doesn't matter too much where it goes right now. No one has any cool pain sides. Synergize with it. And we don't have much to do this turn. We look for a shield attack on Brigand this turn, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, it is what it is. Put this here. Just chip away at the B here so that way we can get a cleave attack along these 3 next turn, hopefully. This team feels specifically very well equipped for these curses in the early game. And hopefully we can get a good team in the late game that doesn't care about our curses too much one way or another. That's the general, I think, plan here right now. We'll see how it plays. A bit of a whiff this turn, unfortunately. But I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be perfectly fine nonetheless. Okay. Okay, so we have Bramble, which is very funny with the curse that we have. Pretty much, again, does nothing. And Caldera looks pretty good here, especially with Ranger. Seems like a very solid pickup here to me. Take this. I'd love to get engaged on the first turn here, not that it's 100% necessary, but it would be nice to have. Take the bow shot, that's fine. I should do it this way. Get a little bit extra scald value in here, looks pretty nice to me. I forgot we can't kill turn 1. Oh shoot. Well, in that case, we just prep Bramble for death this way. And we'll just kill the rat next turn. Okay, that's good. That is fine. Take this. That has to be lethal here? Yeah, okay. Extremely lethal. Extremely cool. First aid kit, not that good on Ranger. I'll take 2 random tier 1s. We can maybe find a cool synergy instead. I don't see the first aid kit being played here, though. Okay, all just garbage. I don't want any of those. I do not have to think about that one at all, pretty much. Just a very quick, easy, just no thank you. I'll take the cleanse shield here this turn. We're close to potentially maybe saving this man with this setup here. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening at all. No, we're a little short. Oh well, Splint goes. Not a big deal. Not good, but it is what it is. We'll leave you at 3 HP here. If we roll the exert side on Brigand next turn, we can go burst, exert, and then the whole fight ends. Okay, there we go. Not too shabby. Gladiator's good enough here, I think. Not to be too picky about who our tier 2 yellow is. Can I select you? There we go, jeez. I had a stroke there for a second. I kept clicking on the engage side instead of the actual character. Still not worth taking here, but it is a little bit interesting. Ooh, Illusion's very annoying this first turn. At least we can chunk some damage in on the golem here to keep this alloy alive, hopefully. Take that, that looks pretty decent. Alloy lives this way still, but a little annoying. And luckily, no weakens going to Ranger this turn. We do need Ranger to do some cleave attacks to handle these illusions, it looks like, this turn. So that played out pretty well overall. Although we might not be rolling it, which is honestly also not terrible for us here. Nice big hit there. Put this here, put this here. Probably kill the guys that are weakening us here this turn. That looks pretty solid. We could have killed the golem, but the golem wasn't even doing much damage, so did not seem worthwhile to me. Honestly, this is all looking pretty good. Hit, 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 hit. Golem does no damage, and after this heal, I think he'll flee. Did not do the math on it, just guessed it was close enough. It was not close enough. But, you know. Easy fight. Very cool. Generated hero? No, thank you. No, I'm good with this right now. This is fine. He tends to be one of the not-so-good spells. I don't know, maybe he's actually really going to need to give it an honest try more. Every time I've taken heat, I've ended up just never using it, so I think this is going to be a random instead. Ooh. Now this is interesting. My gut is telling me putting this on Caldera makes a lot of sense, but it is only the middle row, I'm realizing. Man. Could be on Ranger too. Ranger can hold this pretty well as well. Okay, 2 damage cleave and a 3 damage engage is pretty strong. I think it's worth trying. Although this Slimer going for a flanking hit is very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Well, we get the engage hit here, which is pretty nice. I'll settle for the 1 mana here, I think. We'll pass. We'll hopefully get some pretty good Scald value this turn. We'll see. Oh yeah, we'll get some good Scald value for sure here. We will get some good value here for sure. There we go. I'm down for an Herbalist here. The top sides having single use on them is pretty much a non-factor. Works well with Caldera too. This is solid. Good argument for this, honestly. But I think it's still better on Ranger, but it's debatable for sure. Okay, so the Slime Queen is going for the bite move, which does suck for me. I think we are unfortunately just going to be losing the Ranger here, based on just, you know, unfortunate luck. We are not killing this man in time, I don't believe. Although, we're close. Oh no, we do get it. Oh, we don't get it. We don't get it because of the curse, the Undying Monsters. Tragic. Maybe I should not use this with Undying Monsters. If you get unlucky with the targeting, you just can't stop it, which is not good. Definitely worth reconsidering there. This turn, though, looking pretty good. We have won the fight, but at what cost? We do need to kill some guys here. Hold on. Okay, put this up here. Honestly, that there looks pretty fine, too. And Slimer does not win these. I refuse to allow it. Okay, there we go. Cool, okay. Should definitely reconsider taking Unholy Strength off. Bonesaw is very solid here. Love that on Herbalist. Very, very strong pickup for us right now. Makes this character terrifying. Now, it's kind of a dumb question. I know the answer. But I wanted to make sure that the Death Defy, the not being able to die here, did not interact favorably with the instant kill condition on course, and it does. It does seem to prevent it from happening. So unfortunate, I guess, there or whatever. I guess Scald was fine this turn. It sets us up for a Scald next turn being lethal, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put this here. We just need, well, it actually doesn't end the fight. We just need 2 more mana, and then both the forces drop here, and the sniper drops too. Then, which is pretty sweet. Okay, just need any mana, guys. You know what? They got the job done. I appreciate that. Sorry. Bad targeting. There we go. Cool. Okay. Armor. Not terrible on this team, actually. We got the Caldera to boost off of. We got the Herbals to boost off of here. I think this is good enough over a generic random instead. We could also do this, which is pretty cool too. I assume this doesn't work. I'm not realizing. Also, how long has I think Anchor's been on Ally this whole time. Okay, never mind. This can go here, I guess. This is worth considering. Got 9 HP. You know what? Sure. Yeah, that would kill the zombie. Unfortunately, does not. Because of reasons. 5 shield will keep Caldera alive this turn, which is nice. We just do all of this. This, do this. Put this here. Prep for Gladiator to be able to kill the zombie next turn. Get ready for Scald doing some pretty insane work as well if we need it too. Scald will kill everyone except for the zombie. All we just need is someone to roll 4 damage. And you know what? There we go. Armor, an unlikely 4 damager here. Good work, buddy. Pauldron, not terrible. Good choice on Caldera here, although not as good then with Armor. Not terrible on Armor either, honestly. A lot of decent synergy breaks here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I guess this is fine for now. We can't kill the golems this turn, but poison boost onto Herbalist makes sense to me. We do this as well, which is kind of funny. I don't even want to do that, but it is interesting. Put this here. We get a Soodle ready for death in case it rolls big next turn. That is okay. Top Golem is dying to the full. You know what I just realized? I am dumb. I didn't have the boost. The poison boost was unnecessary now, I'm realizing. Because the 1 tick would go through, then it would die this turn as well. Okay. Misplay. Misplay for sure there. This I don't hate, though. This is pretty good to me. Put the cleave shield here. Golem dies. And Osvert a golem, and it runs away. Okay, cool. Sorcerer with these curses cannot be taken here, I'm sorry to say. This does not work, so I will take a random instead. And Stoic is a pretty good choice here for us. I don't hate this. We definitely don't put Unholy Strength on Stoic. That's a very bad line. But I'm happy to have him here. I'm not happy that his Ranger being possessed is going to do a lot of damage to us, I imagine, this fight. Well, being able to immediately stun Wendigo is a pretty fun, cool little thing we can do here. I do not hate that. Okay. Should do this first. They can't die turn 1. I'm stupid. Okay, well. We're stunning your ass, bozo. Not even that big of a deal, honestly. We should be able to kill Wendigo this turn. Unless we roll horribly, which I don't think we will do, hopefully. And with that, actually, the cleave shots aren't looking too bad here. We can get lethal. 2, 4. We have lethal. Okay, cool. Yeah. Actually pretty sweet. Okay, so we do... Well, now this is even more efficient. Yeah, that should be GG here for the Thorns. Goodbye. Sparks, the problem is, doesn't work that well with our curse of single use on odd numbers. Because, you know, the whole point in cantrip sparks here is that you get like pretty solid value out of them. We will not be getting that value very consistently because it'll single use. So I think I just take the random items here instead. Short sword should be useful somewhere. I think it goes on herbalist here. It goes on herbalist for sure. Aegis. I mean, I don't hate putting it on gladiator here. It's fine. Definitely could be a better choice. There definitely could be worse choices. Okay, so we need to redirect this turn to keep gladiator alive. May want to even roll then for a shield or something like that this turn, if that's the case. Ooh, Caldera rolling pretty good here. Okay, pretty good stuff. I like what I'm seeing. Hold on. We do this. We do this. Okay. Now, hopefully we can get an overkill going here. Herbalist is going to need to roll me some cruel sides here, I think. In order to... Oh, that works, that works. That's a cruel side, okay. Try to roll again here. I can settle on this, honestly. That's good enough, I think. We don't immediately win here, except we actually do, because I just can't do math. Very cool, okay. Wizard, for the same logic as Sorcerer before, not very good with all these sides being single-used. I think this is just going to be random instead. Fencer should be pretty good here. I do not hate Fencer on this team. This should be pretty solid. Unfortunately, single-use on this, even though it looks even now, but it's odd with his base value 3. Even though that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Redirect looks pretty good this turn. Maybe get a dodge here. No, we'll settle for the damage. Ooh, very good stuff overall. And the carrier doing the Poison Nova is actually kind of good for us here too, I feel like. Pretty much guarantees this fight's going to go pretty fast. Hold on. I think we Scald. The chest is just going to run away. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. But both carriers and Caw are now all in Scald range this turn. We should be able to wrap this up pretty quickly, I think, here. What you got for me, Caldera? Anything? Nothing. Okay. Tragic. But, the fight ends. Either way, very cool. Demon Claw. Demon Claw. Not great. Unfortunately, no one has a good left side for us here. Give me a random. Bullseye looks way better to me. Maybe I'm just crazy here. But this seems way better. Okay. Everyone lives. You get a lot of damage down here too, it looks like. This into 3 to 1 makes sense, I think. Redirect here. Oh, this way, oh, man. I had to hit the War Chief this turn, which feels pretty anemic. Let me do that though. And roll one more time on Caldera here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gauge. Oh, we could go for the damage on Gladiator onto the Ogre here this turn, but I think we just want to play this one a little bit safer, a little bit more chill. A little bit of mana, a little bit of damage on Caw, and then a Scald does great work this turn. We'll keep this. We can do better though, I think. Hopefully. There's not enough mana for us. It's not enough for a Scald though. Hold on. Try again. Okay, we have some good things here. No one is engageable, unfortunately. We do just have lethal. Okay, that's good. That's good. Brawler is I think an acceptable yellow character here for us. Luckily the Rampage sides do not have single use on them because they're odd number or they're even number by default. They're actually usable. Pretty bad for this troll fight, but I feel pretty strong here, honestly. I think we can handle the troll well enough here. And then beyond that, I don't know. It's fine. These are all pretty good rolls this turn. This as well. This is lethal on this. Oh, this is not lethal on the slate. I keep forgetting how this damn game works. Okay. Everyone's living this opening turn, though, which is pretty nice. You can do this, but then Stoic just dies here, so I think we just put this like so. And we should not be having too much trouble getting lethal next turn. Not going to be super easy to get there, but it's not going to be super tough either. Especially if Fencer rolls that. Oh, you can't roll that engage side anymore. Shit. But this is really good. Okay. I like pretty much all these rolls right now. This is the actual, like, best case scenario for us here right now. There we go. Kind of just an easy fight there for us. Deadly Bolt Herbalist should be very good value here. Slap that on Stoic for now. Yeah, let's go. So far, first turn, immune to death has not been so bad. It hasn't been, again, hasn't been great, hasn't been easy, has not been miserable though either. It's been fine. I'll take 3 damage. I think this turn is not too bad. Okay, Stoic's taking a lot of damage this turn. I don't know if you guys have noticed, he is getting his ass kind of beat here. Not lovely, but whatever. Okay. Stoic's not surviving. Let's not beat around the bush on this front one, right? He is dead as shit today. Do this. Kill your ass. We should win from here. I don't see why we wouldn't. I'm gonna save this zombie from getting injured so that way the engaged fencer hit does kill. Maybe this turn should have rolled more aggressively for it. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. Keep looking. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Fight 18. No. Okay, well that's not amazing, it's not terrible. I have seen oh man, also the single uses here are very annoying. Do I go bone saw? This might not be a bone saw angle. I don't know. Depends on the fight. I think for here the answer is no, but it's definitely debatable on who gets this here. But I think this is fine the way it is. I think short sword goes nowhere. Maybe put Aegis here. It's not too bad to lose the 3 damage heal side. I don't know. I guess something at least a little bit more permanent on Forsaken here too. That'd be nice as well. Get a little more mana here. Okay, this should be better. Stoic survives the turn at the very least. Play like this. We could bind this turn. It does prevent a lot of damage coming into Stoic. I don't hate that. But the bolt does cause a little bit of extra damage going into Fencer. But Fencer, not taking any more this turn. Looking pretty good. Next turn, I'm probably going to redirect on the Caldera here to prevent the chop damage coming in, if I had to guess. Makes the most sense to me. Take this as well. And looks like we're losing Stoic this fight again, which is annoying, but don't see much of a way around it, unfortunately. Take the heal all here. Heal all looks pretty good. These are all very good rolls. Engage. Hit. Engage. Just burst. Oh, he lost the deadly bolt holder. Shit. Ah, whatever. Fine. Fuck you. Full skull. I was doing the math as if we were going to be able to kill the Wisp with the single cast of burst there. But, this will work too. It's just there. Stoic is still in the vortex, which sucks. Man. Collar's gotta be good. With these mana gain size, I think definitely. So yeah, we'll take this. Who gets the collar? It's probably Brawler right now, but it might actually be Fencer. Maybe take Pauldrons off and maybe put this here, maybe? I don't know. I don't hate it on Brawler either. It just goes nowhere. Might just be a nowhere play here. But having the single mana gain sides here, or having multiple of the mana gain sides here, so we can trigger copycat seems more important. Although we do also copy single use, which is annoying. Ah shit. Maybe that sucks then. You know what we maybe do then? We maybe put this on Brawler instead. And we might just try to copy the double use engage with Rampage. Yeah, kind of like that too, actually. This goes here. Short sword goes nowhere. This seems fine. This seems fine. Let's take Deadly Bolt off of Stoic though. I'm realizing too now. Put it on Fencer. Okay, no Undying turn 1, that's pretty good. Very low damage coming in general, and we get to do a lot of damage output here. No kills though, of course, as always. Get the engage hits up here. I guess we... bring you be within an inch of your life here, pretty much. Like that. That looks pretty good. You know what? I want a little more defense on Stoic here, I think. Never mind. Play it that way. I just realized the Wisp was healing that turn too. Maybe I should have invested less in damage, even. I don't know. Get to kill the Wisp and the Bones here, which is nice. Or the Bones and the Imp, I mean. Hopefully we'll kill the Wisp too. We'll see how that plays, though. Okay, well, it's kind of going according to Keikaku here. Before you could do any of this engaging stuff. Okay, that works. Okay, I didn't exactly do the math on what was killing who there and exactly how it went down, but that seemed pretty good. And you know what, Chrono should be good enough here. single use on this is annoying for sure, but just having a dodge is cool here versus inevitable, and having the mana size not single use should also be very good for us today. I like that. Also, growth on Rampage can be fun to copy as well. Turn 1 does nothing, obviously, here, but if we can get, again, those dodges would be nice. Dodges turn 1 would be pretty cool here. Let's see what we can get. Okay, no dodging. We get a lot of just AoE damage with that spin there, which is pretty cool. Let's hit the one that's making more health for itself here, actually. That seems pretty good. Okay. Fence are getting weak and annoying here. Ultimately, it shouldn't be too bad. And again, once this Brawler gets going, he's going to get going big time. But I do like that. Was he Pain, though, this turn? He is Pain. And he ended up cantrip single-using one of his things here, which is not good. I really don't want him hitting the other one, but if it does, it's not that big of a deal, I think. Okay, well, he hit it into the inevitable. That fucking sucks. Oh, okay. Well, we need to kill these wisps. This is fine. It's not good. Brawler kind of fucked us here with the Chronos. The Chronos actually kind of fucked us here, actually. Which is, in a way, funny, but mostly sad. Brawler has pretty much no sides left, except for a shield bash. This is single used. This is a nice dodge this turn. You have to redirect here on Chronos, it looks like, to keep him alive. I have to stop you guys from summoning this turn, it looks like. We can do just via burst, I suppose, here. It could be worse, could be worse. We are very exerted this turn. My Brawler has rolled his last move he can even roll. Guess I dodge here and hope for a mana so I can burst on Chronos. No, he just throws instead. Never mind. Okay, well, that's great. I guess I do this just to keep you around a little bit longer. You know what? Forsaken can roll the revive. It's not all over just yet, but things are looking very dire here for us. I'll take this so I can kill the bones this turn. Okay, well. Forsaken, you've got one job. You've got one job, Forsaken. Roll the res side. She's done it. It's a shame that Brawler wasn't dead here, because Brawler being dead would have been very nice for this turn. Because then he'd come back with all of his sides still. Oh, this is still pretty dicey though, huh? Look for a redirect here if I can find it. Look for a dodge maybe on Chronos if I can, maybe. There we go. That's fine. I don't know, we might be able to pull this off, but Brawler's sitting here doing just genuinely nothing every turn. Inevitable is just spamming these flanking moves, which is not great news for us here either. And yeah, Fencer's dying this turn. I hate to see it. Dude, he's just I'm folding, man. I got nothing. How did this fall apart here? I don't understand what exactly happened. We were very slow, obviously. The single use caught up to us, I bet, too, with the Brawler especially. Well, I don't know. I feel like Inevitable usually isn't this big of an issue. What turn in the fight is this? This is turn 10. You know what? That makes sense, actually. Turn 10. I feel like also Kronos is... I mean, I kept dodges whenever... I kept dodges whenever I rolled... Whenever the Inevitable was rolling the weakened flanks. But I feel like on the turns where it wasn't happening, he just refused to roll mana for me as well, which is pretty bad. I don't know. I genuinely don't know where this one went wrong, other than... Dude, the Brawler... I know where it really went wrong, obviously, was the Brawler copycatting the single-use cantrip reroll, and then rolling both of them on one turn. That's where things went really, really wrong. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't know how this could have gone better or how this could have gone worse. Forsaken did their best. Forsaken brought 3 people back to life. I can't blame Forsaken for this one. Kronos definitely fucked up a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know where things really went wrong. Maybe it was Undying Monsters at turn 1 of not being able to kill any wisps was pretty annoying. And then obviously in a grindy fight, odd single use was an issue as well because our Brawler just had no sides. Stoic had little sides. Forsaken had pretty much nothing going on as well. You know what I realized too, especially in this fight? 2 Omni Heal doesn't do shit against the Forsaken, or not Forsaken, against the Inevitable. Because it's either the, like, I mean, at least for me, it was either the flanking attacks or the single heavy attack. It did the exert attack twice, I guess. But, it didn't feel like on those turns it was worth the heal. So I don't know. Weird. Anyway, I will see you next time. Goodbye.